What's up guys, DJ here. I really hope that everyone's having a great day today. In this video we're gonna dive deeper into how to make your characters stronger with artifacts. And today I'm going to discuss how to make your characters even stronger with artifacts, even more strong with artifacts. If you haven't checked my last video, I really highly suggest you checked out that video, that guide video that I made a couple weeks back, because it gives you more in-depth description on the basics of the stats to look for in artifacts, as well as sets to farm for that are more efficient to your characters, as well as help your characters deal a lot of damage as well. Now, my last guide video that I did will be in the description below. If you guys want to check that one out, it goes over again which artifact sets and domains to farm for, as well as which basic main and subsets to farm for. For instance, if your character is main DPS or sub DPS, you would most likely want an attack sands or HP sands if your character scales off HP instead, and an elemental damage bonus goblet, as well as a crit circlet. Now, without further ado, let's get started with this video, which is basically a part 2 to the last artifact guide video that I did. Now, the first point that I'd love to go over with you guys is understanding role value and how it plays a very big impact into your character's damage dealing, as well as improving your character's overall stats. Now, essentially what role value is how many times an artifact rolled a particular stat. And this particular stat may be crit rate, crit damage, attack percentage, energy recharge, elemental mastery, and so forth. And the more times the artifact rolls that particular stat, the better the artifact is. Most likely in this case it would be crit rate and crit damage. Now I would like to add on to the first point and discuss crit value, and crit value also plays an important role into your character's damage dealing, as well as improve your overall stats. And the more crit value you have on an artifact, the better the artifact is. How you calculate crit value is basically adding crit damage to crit rate times 2. You multiply the crit rate times 2 and then add crit damage onto it. Now, the second point I would love to add on to, and this will definitely help you guys out in the future, is knowing which ratio requirements you should have. This is exceptionally important because it helps you get a clear view of how your ratios should be built, because I see so many people with these disoriented ratios and they wonder why they're not dealing enough damage and they're not critting as much. And for that, I'd say you need a 1-2 ratio always to crit consistently, and that leads you into doing way more damage than you will be doing if you did not crit. And finding your perfect ratio and perfect crit ratio overall also depends on which weapon you have. See, you want to get the most value out your weapon, as well as your crit ratio, to make yourself do the right amount of damage, as well as clear content consistently. And for the specific ratios in question, I recommend you guys, at least for a bare minimum start, have a 60 to 120 ratio, as it's a 1-2 and you guys will be starting to crit consistently. And your overall goal for a non-crit weapon ratio overall is a 70 to 140 ratio, as this is the most perfect ratio for a non-crit weapon. And if your character is equipped with a crit weapon, I recommend your overall crit ratio should be an 80 to 160 to make sure you get full use and value out of your weapon, as well as do the proper amount of damage to defeat bosses more easily and to clear content with ease. While I was reviewing this video, I realized that I missed a very crucial point about crit value that I would really love to discuss with you guys. To add on to the point that I really would love to discuss with you guys, since crit value is essentially a number that determines how good your artifact is, the average amount of crit value that you would want on each artifact for your characters is around 28 to 39 crit value, to ensure that your character is built properly and to make sure that you reach that 1-2 ratio goal, or even more, to make sure that your characters are built properly and make sure they are ready for the abyss and to clear harder content. That about wraps it up for this video, guys. If you found this video genuinely helpful, leave a like, subscribe, because we're so close to 500 subscribers, and I really thank you guys for the support that you've been giving me lately. And it has also encouraged me to do more guides as well, so keep on looking forward to future guides on beginner players, as well as people that are reaching AR 45 and confused on which artifacts to farm, as well as I'm going to start doing individual character guides as well as some exploration guides, so make sure you stick around for those. And if you guys have any feedback, questions, or concerns that you may have, please feel free to leave them down in the comment section below. I'll make sure to respond and take my time to respond to every single one of your comments, and I will definitely make sure to add it into my next video, and I hope I can help you guys even more with my next videos that I'm going to do. Anyway, that about wraps it up for this video, and I really thank you guys for watching this video, and stay tuned for more guides in the upcoming future. And I hope you guys are having a great day. Peace.